Let's meet you. What's your name?
My name is Jessimel Diamond Damilola.
Wow. Only you bearing all these long names. Yes, that's good. I learned you all the way from Abuja.
Yes, sir.
For this program.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Do you regret coming for it?
No, actually, I am more happy that I am here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more happy that I shared my experience. I'm more happy that I experienced YDI 2022.
Wow. Clean. Please clap hands for her. Be generous with your hand clapping now. That's good. Yes, you.
I'm Gift Wibema.
Okay, first of all, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15? Yes?
I'm 15, sir.
You are, okay. You are Gift who?
Wibema.
Iwebema. That's good. Yes, you?
My name is Peace Agu.
Agu, okay.
And I'm 19 years old.
Okay. Yes?
My name is Omomi Precious Isaac.
Okay.
And I'm 16 years.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so delighted to have all of you in the studio. This is YDI Radio. It's an online radio. We run it 24/7.
Wow.
Anytime you go to YDI Radio, we are always on the live. We're always on music, Christian music, talk shows, like what we're having now. You listen to people, messages from me and other ministers. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I want you to talk to yourselves and talk to teenagers out. Question is about your relationship with your parents. Your parents. Do you have a very cordial relationship with your parents? If you don't, why?
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh, go, please.
So, my name is Peace, like I said earlier. My relationship with my parents, my dad is a little bit very busy at the moment right now. Let me say since I turned 10,
Okay.
He has been always busy. Sometimes he even has to work in the night.
Wow.
And he's not at home. He's usually at home on Sundays.
Okay.
So that has not really given us the chance to bond real well.
Okay.
Not like we don't have any relationship at all. I really love my dad, but that has not given us the chance to really bond well.
Okay.
But with my mom, we are as close as anybody can be.
Okay.
Because she's always around. That's
Okay.
part of the reasons. And she's not as strict as my dad.
So
Yes.
we'll spoil you people.
It's not that.
Okay.
When she needs to be strict, she'll be strict. But to my dad is like, let me put it in a more military way. My dad is like the general of the house.
Where?
So for you, everything has to be in order. How bad it can get sometimes is, you can just finish sweeping the house, and my dad will walk in with his shoes on from work and say you did not do anything this morning and tell you to resweep the house. So it can be that. He's a very strict man.
Okay.
So, but my mom is more
Okay.
subtle and sweet.
That's good. That's good. Yes, lady. Gift, right?
Yes, Gift. I share a very close relationship with my mom
Okay.
because I feel she's nicer than my dad.
Nicer.
Yes, because my dad is harsh.
Harsh. How do you know? Or how do you mean?
He likes shouting at us for any little thing we do.
Okay.
But my mom will call us closer and advise us and tell us not to do it again in a cool manner.
Cool manner. Wow. Is that not wonderful? I discovered that most teenagers don't like to be shouted at.
Yes.
Most.
Yes.
I told you guys I've been working with teenagers, young people for 36 years now. 26 years full time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And I can tell you that 99.9 of teenagers don't want to be shouted at. Teenagers are young adults, so they would love to be to have conversation with their parents.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel because of we are growing really fast.
Yeah, you're
And
young adults.
for some reason, our mind like tells us that we are matured. We are getting matured,
Yeah.
and because of that, we want to be treated in a very mature way. You know?
Yes. Now, tell me your relationship with your...
Friends.
Yes.
Personally, I'm not close to any one of them.
You are close?
I'm not close to any of them.
Okay.
And it's not because they are not doing something. Like I annoy them a lot. So when they get
Why do you
their
normally
streets,
annoy them?
it's not like I want to do it,
Okay.
but then I just end up doing things that they feel this is not right, and then when they explain to me, I actually look at it like that, it's not right. It's not like I'm not doing it intentionally.
Okay.
But then I do it, and then they scold me for it.
Okay.
But that's not even why I'm not close to them. I'm just I'm just a person that keeps to my own.
Keeps it to yourself.
Yes.
Okay, that means you are likely to be a phlegmatic person, temperamentally. Your temperament is that of what?
Phlegmatic person.
Phlegmatic, calm, cool. You just like to be in your own world. You are a private person.
Yes.
Do they understand that part of you, your personality?
I don't think so.
Okay. So they need education. Yes, they do need education. That all children, all teenagers are not the same. You know, some are sanguine, some are choleric, and melancholic. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if you treat a melancholic the same way you would treat a choleric, you miss it. Maybe your son, your first son, is a sanguine. He knows how to bubble. He relates with people a lot. He's highly expressive. Second son is a phlegmatic. He's a very private person. He's not buoyant, as it were. Justify him because he's a private person. He's just showing forth his temperament, his personality. And you have to know how to deal with that person so that you don't engage in comparison. Because the Bible says they that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. So as parents, I'm not expected to compare my children. You know, they are all unique. And they all have their own divine destinies to fulfill. The next thing I like us to talk about is academics. I also believe that most young people have issues, particularly teenagers in secondary school and even in the university. They have issues with their academics. That's one of the reasons why we had, what do you call this? Teens Camp.
Teens Camp.
I think virtually all of you were in Teens
Yes,
Camp.
sir.
Okay. And so many of you were blessed, right?
Yes, sir.
One of the reasons why we decided to organize that was because of the challenge so many young people have with the academics. Many of them are not doing well. Only few are doing well. Now, tell me from your experience, why do you think most teenagers are not doing well academically?
Mostly, I think it's from the teachers.
Wow. Teachers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because sometimes the teachers are not as active in class. Like they teach us, but the way they actually teach us is not nice.
How? How do you want to be taught?
Because sometimes they explain this to us, but the moment you can tell them that you don't understand, they scold you, like they're harsh.
Okay.
And the school I went to,
Okay,
My
you're out
maths-
of...
that man made me hate maths. Like I
Wow.
don't like maths. But after
Wow.
I come sure I think I'm going to start liking maths. Because like when he's teaching
Because
us,
you want to read medicine, you said.
yes sir,
How can you read medicine without passing your maths? So
I'll try to like maths.
you just have to.
Like
Yes.
the man when he's teaching us, if we ask him a question, he's going to scold us, like shout at us and tell us to get him something before he can explain it to us properly.
Ah.
And sometimes I wonder that aren't we paying school fees?
Mm,
Aren't children to do what they don't to do?
yeah.
So-
It's true.
Excuse me, I actually stand on my opinion that sometimes teachers are wrong. Maybe the teachers are not focused, the teachers are not...
Teachers are not focused?
Yes.
Jesus.
Some of them can be distracted by little things, let me say by a call, like they are teaching maths. Instead of them to pay their full attention on the student and explain it, they will now have a call, then go out, then come in, then now forget what they were teaching.
Mm-hmm.
They will now be like, okay, maybe I finished enlightening them on this example, then I'll go to the next example. The students will not be like, so I didn't finish with this example. Not be like, no, I finished with it. You start arguing why he didn't finish with it, because he was easily distracted.
So teachers too can be distracted.
Yes.
And meanwhile, they are telling you
We
not
should
to be distracted.
We should be focused.
So that means some of the teachers are not doing whatever they were preaching.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And even mostly on our side, to us, teenager students too, we can be distracted easily. So I believe that the teachers have their fault in the academic failure, and also we students who have our fault in the academic failure.
Of students, wow. Wow. Yes, you are in Covenant University reading architecture, right?
Yes, sir.
So, will you say the same thing about your teachers?
No, there are two things I want to talk about.
Okay.
In Covenant University, the teacher problem is not there. It's
Yeah.
not there. The teacher problem, it's not there at all.
Okay.
And then, but in SS, like when I was in SS1, I was in further math. The way this man teaches the workings, you sitting outside his class with your textbook, you understand better than staying inside his class.
Why?
Because he would just, he's writing further maths like he's writing economics. And then you ask him, what is he doing? You don't understand. He's like, can't you see the board? Can't you see what I'm doing? And then he won't explain. Like that, now, like, I was doing further maths, I learned on my own too.
Okay.
My first term exam is SS1, over 40 for the objective, I got 38. People were like, this guy has already finished everybody. He has finished everybody. When they saw my theory, it was lower than low. Then they were like, how did this happen? That because most of, like, 4 of the theory questions were even in the objective, and I solved it and I got it. So they were like, how did it now turn like this in the theory? The man said, I didn't solve it well, but he didn't explain how to solve it well. So another thing is lack of preparation on the student's part.
Okay. Lack of preparation.
When they tell you to do something, for example, now in CU, most times they give us impromptu tests and assignments. Those assignments, my last semester, they gave us an assignment that was 40 marks.
Wow.
Impromptu. Yes, it was impromptu.
Okay.
But then it was 40 marks out of our exam. They gave us months before our exam. Some people still did not finish. Some people did not do it. And that kind of thing is a carry over straight. If you don't have a whole 40. And then the tests are just, they just come to class and ask questions. Most people won't get it if you are not reading frequently. So lack of preparation also has a very, very important failure, academic failure.
Wow. So, if you were to talk to your teacher now, what will you say to him or her to make him improve in his teaching?
I will be like, they should go and work on themselves. They should take a break from teaching and realize why they are teaching. What made them to choose teaching as a career? Because there was something that made them to teach. There's something that made them to teach. So they should go back and reason and look and think about what made them to teach, whether the love for the children or just the money. Because if it's the love for the children, you're going to improve on yourself, but you'll be thinking of the money, you won't be thinking of the children, you won't be thinking of the students. So I just think that you take a break on teaching and enlighten yourself while you started teaching. And think about it.
Ooh, please, this is awesome. Don't you think so? Gift, what about you?
Yes, I'm with her.
Okay.
I think they should go back and have more experience, or like to learn, so that when they come back, they let them have more attention for the students.
Okay. Yes, the next person.
So I did not really talk about
please.
teaching. I did not really talk about the teachers and students why they fail. But I'll just add to what they've said. Yeah, the teacher has a fault in this. The student has a fault in this. But just to add to like the student fault in why they fail is some students don't revisit what they've learned. Now there is every possibility that your teacher might be good in teaching, and because of the fact that you don't go back to read what you've been taught, you forget it. We human beings, we learn by repetition. So because of that fact that maybe you did not teach somebody what you were taught, or you did not go back to read it again, there's a possibility you forget it. So to the teachers, I will say this: just pay more attention. You are teaching. Teaching is imparting lives. You are not just collecting fees or just saying
money,
salary. So teaching is imparting lives. Your students will remember you. There is, I don't know if I can mention names here, but there is this celebrity that I follow and I really love the guy. So he said something that he married a British Nigerian.
Okay.
Like she's a Nigerian but she was raised abroad. So he said if not for his wife, his English construction right now, as he is as a celebrity, would have been very, very bad, because both in primary and secondary school he had bad English teachers. Very, very bad English teachers. So even sometimes because he's a comedian, so even sometimes he will be like mocking his teachers. So as a teacher, you don't want that to happen to you, that somebody you taught become a celebrity and start insulting you in the future. So, and to the students, revisit what you've learned. You don't learn something once, unless if it's something very tragic. Yes. So revisit it, think about it, let it be always in your mind.
Wow, this is excellent. Can I say this before I give room to this guy to talk? You guys are simply too much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very proud of you people. You know, 2 ladies. Doctor in the making. And you?
I want to be an automobile engineer.
Okay, engineer in the making. And you?
I want to be a computer scientist.
Computer scientist. And you?
I want to be an architect.
Oh, you're already on your way to becoming an architect.
Yes, sir.
Wow. You guys are simply too much. That's the honest truth. I just wanted to commend you guys. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so about what
Isaac, what?
Professor Isaac Omomi.
Okay.
So about what I want the teachers to know. When you are entering a class, enter with a mindset that you don't know everything. You are not teaching them all day. You are not teaching them all they know. You can also learn from them. If you enter with that kind of mindset, like what you said, when someone goes out and comes back, if they tell you that you did not finish, you will believe. But then if you come inside feeling like you know everything, and then they are dull people that you just want to like put the book inside their head. When they tell you that, sir, you be like, what do you even know? You don't know. I finished it now. You were not seeing. I finished it. And then another thing, when she said the teacher is strict and all, when you are teaching a student, you have to carry them along, make them want to learn, because if they don't want to learn, no matter how good you are, it will not enter their head. So if you want them to learn, you have to enter as, okay, everybody is learning here. I can learn how to teach from them. I can even learn. My father maths teacher in SS3, at a point for our NECO, he brought topics that he did not do in secondary school and university. He told us that these topics, he didn't do them more. That he wants us to pick one topic by ourselves and everybody should work on it. Some people picked linear transformations, some people picked game theory. Everybody picked whatever they wanted to do. And then by the time we went to the next class, we taught each other and everybody was good, even the teacher. So like everybody nobody's too small. Nobody's too small to teach. So entering with that mindset will help teachers a lot.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Extremely awesome. Thank you very much. Viewers, listeners, we've had a wonderful discussion with my lovely teenagers. I want to appreciate all of you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
I do really appreciate all of you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Can you greet everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. God bless you.